Kenyan peacekeeping troops are set to join the East African Community Regional Forces contingent for a mission in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Speaking in Embakasi garrison when he flagged off the KDF troops, President William Ruto said the deployment answers to a call for collective efforts to ensure sustainable peace in the East African region. As Grace Wangoi now reports, the Eastern DRC hostilities have been initiated by armed forces and rebel groups in the region that target security agencies and civilians, a matter that has seen thousands dead and others flee the country.
The Kenya Defense Forces troops are ready to embark on a mission in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC, in efforts to support the DRC armed forces in maintaining peace and order in the hostile region. The troops, who will be situated in Goma, Eastern DRC's largest city, under Commander Daniel Rotich, are part of Eastern Africa Community Regional Forces EACRF contingent that will be in DRC for the peacekeeping mission. President William Ruto, who handed Kenya's flag to the troops, said the deployment will help quell violence in the region, noting that the country has for years experienced violence propelled by armed groups and rebels.
We are proud to flag off a national contingent whose readiness for mission is at its highest ever. Our national and regional community holds tremendous potential to unite hundreds of millions of people in quest for shared prosperity.
Additionally, Ruto noted that it was the region's country's collective responsibility to ensure all nations are experiencing peace, adding that his government will fully facilitate the troops. Sentiments that were echoed by Chief of the Defense Forces Robert Kibochi, who expressed optimism that the troops will offer humanitarian relief to groups affected and will help the DRC troops maintain law and order in the region.
In collaboration with humanitarian agencies to continue humanitarian relief to populations affected by armed groups, including internally displaced persons. Second is the support of the DRC armed forces in concretizing and maintenance of law and order.
I have assured the CDF of the government's firm support to the Kenya Defense Force in the excellent work you continue to do for our country in various fields. These noble and patriotic tasks include peace support operations like the Africa Transition Mission in Somalia, the United Nations Force Intervention Brigade in the DRC, as well as the upcoming East Africa Regional Force for defending our collective borders. We are committed to do our part in providing resources to equip you to shoulder this solemn responsibility of defending our country and contributing to regional and international peace.
Interior CSR Ndwale, who was also present, noted that Kenya is ready and willing to ensure peace is maintained in the East Africa region.
DRC is a member of the East African community, and DRC is within our neighborhood. So it's in our interest, our national security interest, it's in our economic interest, it is the interest of everybody.
The East African heads of state made a commitment that they would seek to finance as much of this deployment as they can within their current resources. We have been working very hard to mobilize the international community to support the East African force, because the idea is not to leave this burden just on East Africa, because as you heard His Excellency the President say, this is a commitment not just to East Africa, but to the region and to humanity.
Burundi has already sent its forces to DRC to fight the Red Tabara rebel group in parts of southern Kivu, and the Ugandan Army UPDF continues to fight the rebels of the Allied Democratic Forces ADF in parts of northern Kivu. However, the DRC Congo government announced on Saturday that it was expelling Kigali envoy to Kinshasa over claims that Rwanda is supporting M23 rebels who are part of the rebels causing tension in the region. Accusations that Rwanda's government has denied with President Paul Kagame, saying that his government is committed to peace and stability in the region. Grace Angoi for TV News Watch.